Hare Krishna friends, Radhe Radhe, welcome back to my Kanha's Darshan. Till now, we have seen the story of the goddess Shailputri and goddess Brahmacharni, who is worshipped on the first and the second day of Navratri. Now, we will see the story of the third form of Ma Durga, whom we call as Ma Chandraghanta. But before we begin, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon so that you never miss any new updates. Now let's get started. Ma Chandraghanta is the third form of goddess Durga. Her name Chandraghanta means one who has a half moon shaped like a bell. Her third eye is always opened and she is always ready for war against demons. Her worship takes place on the third day of Navratri. She is believed to reward people with her grace, bravery, and courage. By her grace, all the sins, distress, physical sufferings, and mental tribulations of the devotees are eradicated. Ma Chandraghanta is known as the protector and she carries varieties of weapons so that she could fight with the negativity and evilness. According to Shiv Puran, Chandraghanta is the Shakti of Lord Shiva in the form of Chandrasekhara. Each aspect of Lord Shiva is accompanied by Shakti. Therefore, they are Ardhanarishwar. She is also known as the Dashbhusdharni or the one with 10 hands. In the previous incarnation as the wife of Lord Shiva, Devi Sati immolates herself in the sacrificial fire meant for a grand yagna. In her next incarnation, Ma Adi Shakti takes birth as Ma Parvati. In this birth, her parents are the king of mountains Himavan and Mena. Upon the insistence of sage Narad, Ma Parvati observed austere penance to get Lord Shiva as her husband. Lord Shiva, after losing Ma Sati, had become detached from worldly affairs and had retired into the mountains in deep meditation, isolation and austerity. But after seeing Ma Parvati's resolve to get him, Lord Shiva relents and agrees for the marriage. On the day of marriage, Lord Shiva reaches King Himavan's palace in a most terrorizing form along with the strangest marriage procession. His body was smeared with ash, with snakes around his neck and in the matted locks of his unkempt hair. His marriage procession consisted of ghosts, demon, ascetic sages, aghoris. Upon seeing such a terrorizing form of Lord Shiva and his strange marriage procession, Ma Parvati's mother and other relatives were left in a stage of shock. To avoid any embarrassment to her family and to Lord Shiva, Ma Parvati transformed herself into a terrorizing form Chandraghanta. In this form, her complexion was golden and she possessed 10 arms. In 9 of her arms, she held the following weapons: a trishul, gad, bow arrow, khadak, kamal, ghanta and kamandal, while one of her hands remained in blessing posture or abhay mudra. Her vehicle is a lion or a tiger. This form depicts that Adi Shakti can be terrible and hateful towards her enemies while being compassionate and motherly towards her devotees. In the form of Chandraghanta, she prayed and convinced Lord Shiva to take the form of a handsome prince and also turn his marriage procession nobler. Lord Shiva thus reappeared as a charming prince dressed up with many jewels. Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati's marriage is celebrated as Mahashivratri every year. By the grace of Ma Chandraghanta, all the sins, distress, physical sufferings, mental tribulations and ghostly hurdles of the devotees are eradicated. Riding the lion or tiger, she manifests fearlessness in her devotees. She also embodies calmness and tranquility. The devotees who adore and worship her with their deeds, minds and speech develop an aura of divine splendor around themselves. I will share spiritual significance of Devi Chandraghanta beautifully explained by Guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Chandra, means the mind. The mind keeps having its ups and downs. Usually, we fight with our own mind. Negative thoughts such as jealousy, hatred, etc. come in the mind and one starts struggling to get rid of them. But it does not happen. You cannot get rid of your mind. Running away from your mind does not help. The mind is like your shadow. We become dejected and restless the moment our mind is gripped by any negative feeling. We try to wash away all these things from our mind by doing various techniques, but it works only for a short time. After a while, the mind comes back to square one. Do not struggle to get rid of that. Chandra also signifies the various feelings or shades of emotions and thoughts, similar to the different phase of the waxing and the waning moon. Ghanta means a bell, from which only one kind of sound arises. Do you ever hear multiple sounds from a bell? No matter how you play it, only one kind of sound comes from the bell. In the same way, when the mind that is scattered and entangled in different thoughts and emotions get consolidated and established at one point, then it gives rise to the divine energy within us, which becomes one-pointed and rises upwards. This is what is meant by Chandraghanta. Her name literally means the bell of the moon. Friends, I hope you all like this video. If so, then please like and share it. Now, we shall meet soon in my next video with another story. Till then, take care. Radhe Radhe.